Sydney Theodora, I'm going to update you from my cervical cancer robotic hysterectomy removal. I got home from the hospital yesterday. I'm taking my pain med, oxycodone, every 4 hours. I also have ibuprofen for the swelling in between that, and they gave me something for soft bowel movements. Always eat with your pain meds or you'll be nauseous and dizzy. I learned that lesson in the hospital. They had me leave the hospital the very next day. I was at Queens in Oahu. I was not ready to go. My blood pressure or my pulse was below 40. I wasn't having a good morning. They were packing me to go as soon as I woke up. I went into trauma. Like 4 people arrived in the room. They were trying to take the catheter out. They were going to take the IV out. Scheduling me to leave first thing in the morning after surgery. It was horrible. So as I'm collapsing, my blood pressure's low, my heart rate's below 40, the siren's going off. All of a sudden there's all these people in my room and they shoved the bed up to the bathroom, put me on it, put me back in bed, and just let me sleep. The doctor arrived at the same time and saw all this going on. It was way too much. You can't wake up from surgery and be made to go home. That's just so unrealistic. So they let me sleep. I really needed the sleep. And the night before your surgery, you're given that 10-ounce bottle to move your bowels. You're up all night with that. So you don't get any sleep. You're only in surgery 2 hours, and then you're up from the anesthesia. So and they're in your room, checking. They kept checking my blood too. So I had 2 days of no sleep. So the doctor finally said, let her sleep, leave her alone. She'll check out when she's ready. So that was really nice. I got to order breakfast and lunch. They kept doing blood work because we couldn't get my heart rate to be back at 60 or even 58 would be fine. So my first whole night after surgery, my heart rate kept going below 40. That monitor was just going off. And then I had an injection of something that didn't agree with me, so I felt like I went through 4 seizures. But pain level, for pain, I felt really good. I took the oxycodone orally every 4 hours. I did really well with pain. So that wasn't my issue. I didn't have back pain. I didn't have experience. I just had a dull ache. So for pain, you're going to feel really good, and that was my biggest concern. But the ibuprofen that they put in my IV, I had a reaction to, and it really stung when it went in, and then immediately raced my heart. And then everywhere they worked on me, it increased. The pain increased. So I just had a really, really, really bad experience there. And then trying to rush me out the door first thing in the morning. I just went lightheaded, blood pressure dropped, and I just fainted in the bathroom. So thank God they had left the IV in. So yeah, I left the catheter in longer than normal. They said you can get infected, but I had no choice. The only thing now, I'm at a friend's home in Oahu because I can't fly home yet. My insurance, this is crazy. They want you out of the hospital in the morning on a flight back to Kauai. That's not possible. So they don't pay for the hotel stay over. They're kicking you out of the hospitals too early, and then trying to put you on an airplane too early. This is crazy, totally crazy. So I'm actually going to take a flight tomorrow. My incisions aren't low. Mine are high up above the belly button, and I have 5 all the way across me. So sitting is easy for me, and we upgraded to first class. So I'm going to go home, and then I'll have everything prepared for me there, so no bending, lifting. But yeah, the only thing traumatic could have been prevented. But pain level, you'll do fine. I wasn't gassy. That came out fine. I had no problems with recuperation and eating, and just drinking sips of water all day. I had a good experience, all in all. And just definitely eat when you take your pain med when you get home, even if it's just cottage cheese. And then I'll just show you a little bit where I'm at. I'm in Hawaii Kai. And these are condos in a golf course. It's a gated community. Right now it's raining. I was just sitting out in my chair. So it's a little bit rainy, so I won't be going for a walk. Right now I'm just walking around the house. This is my room. It has a cute little patio out here. And I'm going to get ready to take another pill and get something to eat. They said I could take 1 to 2 oxycodons. I'm just taking 1. It's fine. And I take the ibuprofen twice a day for the swelling. But I took my shower finally. That felt good. I don't look like a rag doll. I got my shower. Had to get all the tangles out of my hair. I looked like I had dreadlocks. I didn't shower at the hospital. I wasn't smelly. I showered just this morning, and I had help. And I had someone help me brush my hair, and I'm not pushing or lifting. I can't even get the caps off my medicine. I forgot to ask for the adult lids, so I can't get the caps off. You can't use a can opener either. I have a hand can opener to get, I have peaches and cottage cheese. So you really need someone to help you get all that stuff opened. Opening doors and sliding screens, that's still too heavy for me. Mine's upper. I'll show you my incisions when I get home. I see how they're healing. Mine are taped, no stitches. So I'm hoping, I have 5 giant cuts across my belly. So I'm hoping it doesn't scar very badly. So I live in Hawaii, I live in a bathing suit. And I am 55, so I'm getting older. This is going to put me into menopause, so I'm going to have to learn how to deal with my new body, being in menopause, just post-surgery, and growing old, I guess. But I feel good. I have 3 people here helping me. I get help in and out of bed. I'm not going in the car. I'm not supposed to drive for 2 weeks. So that's it. Aloha from Oahu. Talk to you when I get back home in Kauai tomorrow.